René Descartes, Cogito, ergo sum, I think therefore I am, written in 1637 in Discourse on the Method. On the surface, it sounds almost obvious, but philosophically, it's a mic drop. Descartes was living in a time when everything people believed, religion, science, tradition, was being questioned. So he did something radical. He decided to doubt everything. Senses can lie, memories can be false, authority can be wrong. Even math, he imagined, could be manipulated by some evil force. He stripped reality down to zero. And then he noticed something strange. Even if everything is false, the act of doubting itself is happening. That's where the quote lands. I think doesn't mean clever thoughts or deep ideas. It just means mental activity is occurring. Doubt, fear, confusion, questioning, any of that counts. And if thinking is happening, then something must exist to do that thinking. That something is the self. So the quote isn't about intelligence, it's about certainty. Philosophically, Descartes is saying, you can doubt the world, but you can't doubt your own awareness without proving it at the same time. This shifts the foundation of knowledge inward. Truth no longer starts with society, God, or tradition. It starts with conscious experience. That move basically kickstarted modern philosophy and modern science. There's also a quiet existential layer here. Your existence isn't validated by achievements, roles, or approval. It's validated by awareness itself. Before success, before failure, before meaning, you are. In a way, the quote argues that existence precedes explanation. You don't need permission to exist. You're already here, thinking, questioning, doubting. That alone is enough to ground everything else. Heavy stuff for one sentence, but that's the power of it.
Stay hungry echoes the idea that desire is not a flaw, but a condition of becoming. In Plato, Aristotle, even later existential thinkers, life isn't something static. You are always in the process of being shaped. Hunger is that sense of incompleteness. Philosophically, it's the refusal to mistake the current version of yourself for a finished one. The moment you believe you are complete, you stop moving toward truth, wisdom, or excellence. Hunger keeps you oriented toward what is not yet, which is where meaning lives. Stay foolish pushes against the tyranny of social reason. Many philosophers, from Socrates to Kierkegaard, were seen as fools in their time. To be wise in the eyes of society often means conforming, calculating, staying safe. Foolishness here is not ignorance, it's freedom from the fear of appearing irrational. Kierkegaard talks about the leap of faith. Nietzsche talks about creating values rather than inheriting them. Both require a willingness to look absurd by conventional standards. Together, the phrase challenges a core assumption that the goal of life is stability and certainty. Philosophically, it argues the opposite. Meaning comes from seeking, not arriving. From movement, not rest. From questioning, not settling. So the quote is really a stance toward existence. Remain aware that you lack something, hunger, and remain brave enough to chase it without guarantees, foolishness. In that sense, it's a quiet rebellion against complacency, ego, and fear, a reminder that becoming fully alive requires staying finished.
Friedrich Nietzsche, he who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow, written in 1889, in Twilight of the Idols, later echoed in Thus Spoke Zarathustra. Philosophically, this line goes straight for the core of human suffering. Nietzsche isn't saying pain is avoidable. He's saying pain is inevitable. What actually breaks people isn't hardship itself, it's meaninglessness. When suffering feels random or empty, it becomes unbearable. But when it's connected to a purpose, it transforms from a curse into something endurable, even formative. The why is meaning, value, direction. It doesn't have to be noble or socially approved. It can be love, creation, faith, revenge, curiosity. Nietzsche doesn't moralize it. What matters is that the meaning is felt, not imposed. The how is everything life throws at you: struggle, loss, humiliation, uncertainty. Nietzsche's point is brutal but honest. Humans are capable of enduring astonishing levels of pain if they can interpret it as part of a larger story. This ties into his broader philosophy. Life has no built-in meaning. There's no cosmic guarantee. Meaning must be created, not discovered. And once created, it becomes a psychological and existential anchor. So the quote isn't motivational fluff. It's a warning and a challenge. If you don't define your own why, the world will do it for you, and usually in a shallow or crushing way. In that sense, Nietzsche is saying, suffering is unavoidable, but despair is optional. Meaning is the difference.